Okay, today we will be teaching Maple the violin. Just kidding. We're going to be teaching Sam the violin. Okay, so it's okay, Maple. You can go on. Okay, first I'm going to start with the parts of the violin. So the main parts that we're going to focus on today are this bottom, it's called the end pin. Sometimes people call it the button, but it's this little end piece that holds the tailpiece together. Then we have the chin rest. Here is our shoulder rest. This just attaches more for like comfortability. And the body of our instrument, the fingerboard with our strings on top, and up here is our scroll. So starting off, I'm just going to model for you. We're putting our instrument in rest position. This has sort of the crook of your elbow in the chin rest. The goal is to try and touch as much of the, as less of the varnish as possible, just to make sure that it doesn't stay tarnished, but you keep it lightly supported, slightly pointed up. So this is your rest position. From here, you're going to put your thumb pad on the back of your violin, this little sort of button part. You're putting your thumb there and you're going to wrap your fingers fully around the instrument, lifting it up into sort of a Statue of Liberty position, then bringing it to the side, pointing the end pin towards your ear, and then rest it down onto your neck. So let's just do those steps. First, start in rest position. Perfect. Have the violin pointed just slightly up. Amazing. Now add the thumb onto the back, wrap the fingers around, make sure that it's supported, bring it up into your Statue of Liberty first. You can drop your right hand. Amazing. Make sure that you can see the end pin pointed towards your ear. Perfect. And rest. You can rest it a little bit higher on the shoulder. That's perfect. Yeah, the chin rest isn't really a chin rest, it's more of like a back jaw rest. Yeah, great. And keep the violin a little bit more pointed straight. Okay, so from here, you're going to take your hand into sort of like, almost like you're holding a ball, and put it around the body of the instrument. This is just so we can sort of get the position of when we're going to be placing our strings on the fingers, or on the fingerings. Keep the tippy tops of your fingers up onto the instrument and have nice arched fingers. It's sort of like you need almost like a tabletop position over every single one of your fingers. That's perfect. Okay, so from here we're going to go into playing an A major scale. So take your left hand, you can push it all the way up near the scroll, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the pad of our finger lined up sort of on the other side of our first, the dog's touching me, the first tape mark here. This is going to be where our first finger lays. So we're going to put the pad of our thumb lined up on the other side, not touching the fingerboard, but touching the neck of the instrument. That's perfect. And make it so that you've got 2 points of connection on either side. So you've got your thumb here, and then the other point of connection is going to be the very base of your index finger. Amazing. That way it sort of looks like you can kind of like wiggle your fingers at yourself. You've got enough motion. Give yourself like a little high five. And from here, go into your sort of tabletop mountain position. Yep, on any string, just to feel the sense of the instrument. Now, lift up your fingers and place your first finger on that first tape. So this is your first fingering position. The strings are ordered G, D, A, E. So right now you're on the A string, first position, and you're at the note B. Now add, without moving the first finger, add your second finger, perfect, and add your third. Awesome. So you can relax your hand a little. Now we're going to try plucking the full A major scale. So put the very base of your right finger on the bottom of your fingerboard. Awesome. And pluck just the A. Amazing. Now try adding your first finger. Great. Add the second. And the third. Great. Now shift over to the E string. No fingers. Great. Add your first, your second. Great. And third. Perfect. Now let's try doing it. The dog's eating my skirt. Try doing it in a full A major scale order, both ascending and descending. I'm going to give you 4 beats. Then you'll do A, so it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, B, 2, 3, 4, C sharp, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, F sharp, 2, 3, 4, G sharp, 2, 3, 4, A. Okay, the one thing that I would say before we do our descending is to really make sure that you're keeping only the tips of your fingers on the board and not flattening. You're a sax player, so you're kind of used to keeping the pads of your instruments on there, but you need to make sure to keep just the tippy top and keep in that nice tall tabletop position. Perfect. Okay, now going from descending, starting on the high A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, great, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to give you a little pause because this is kind of the hardest part, to be able to get all 3 fingers switched over. Make sure that they're all right on the line. Perfect. And play that note. Great. Go to the second, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now you can go back to rest position. Amazing. And you just played an A major scale. Well done. Well done. She was a bit of a nuisance, but that's okay.